Hi Lily and hi Jasmine. I get on the left is Lily in black, and
Yeah.
in pink is Jasmine. And I'm Sanya. So I want to thank you both for coming today to answer some of the questions that we all have about identical twins, because that's really so interesting. You guys have 100% of the same DNA, and people kind of expect you to be the same person most of the time, but you guys are each your own individuals. I happen to know who is who, but how do people usually tell you both apart? Like, is there an easy way?
There are some people that say we look very different and they've never even thought that we looked the same. But other people who are having a harder time, they associate I used to have shorter hair. Lily has long hair. So
Yeah,
they go Lily long
up.
hair and then Jasmine short hair. But most of them can tell. A lot of them, and when they can tell, they say oh, your face shapes are completely different.
Like mine is apparently longer, and hers
mine
is like more round.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Was it always like that?
Yeah.
Was it
You look at our baby pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't really tell who's who in the baby picture. Except I just had a fatter face, and that's the only reason I could tell us apart.
Oh wow, that must have been so interesting. Do you guys have like siblings as well too?
No, just us.
No, it's just us.
So when are your guys' birthdays though?
September 9th.
Oh wow, it was just like wow, that's one of my cousin's birthdays. That's awesome. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So where does that put you guys on the zodiac? I'm usually really good about
we're Virgos.
Virgos.
Yeah, but we don't know. I don't know a lot about zodiacs. So I don't know.
Okay, no, that's pretty cool. Did you guys do anything fun for your birthday?
We had friends.
We had games that day.
We had sports games.
So, oh wow, that's I know you play, Jasmine. You play soccer. What about you, Lily?
I play field hockey.
Oh wow, so they're both different. So that's one of my questions. Like, do you guys want to really branch out and do different sports? Do you do any sports together?
We play basketball
together, but I think we've just liked different things. It's not necessarily that we don't want to be doing something with the other. It's more like we just like I prefer, we were both doing tennis when we were young, and I just liked it a lot more, so I continued and she quit. Same with piano. And then she started playing soccer, and then I played a little bit of soccer. I was like, I hate this.
Oh wow.
I played basketball, and we both really liked basketball.
Yes.
Yeah, I like just shooting in a hoop, but I personally suck at sports. I think soccer is really tiring, but I love to watch international soccer, like World Cup and Euro. That's fun. That's really cool. So I also looked up a Virgo, and it says that you can be humble, self-effacing, industrious, and practical. You are frequently natural, kind, sympathetic as well. You're methodical and quick thinkers. You have so much mental energy that you guys are frequently stressed and tense. Is that true? I know you guys are.
Very true for me, but I don't know. You too.
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh wow! So you guys have shared every single birthday. You guys share all the attention as well, and that's great. You always have your best friend with you. So growing up, did you ever feel like the same person? I can tell you probably have some differences between you, which is very fascinating.
Our mom was really good at making sure we had our own identities outside of being twins. So
we also weren't in the same classes.
Yeah.
We weren't put in situations where oh, you're the same person. It was never I never even think about that.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes we get grouped together and it gets annoying.
But oh, twins, in basketball, they're oh, twins go over there.
Yeah.
Oh no, but you guys are it's something that's super cool, especially because it's such a rarity. People, so with me doing statistical genetics kind of work, but we also are interested in a lot of studies. I like nature versus nurture, how you guys have the same exact DNA, but how there's so many differences between you both, which is so your nature. Yeah, nature is the same because you have the same DNA, but your nurture, the way that you guys have grown up and your experiences make you guys completely different. So that's so fascinating, especially because people are interested in mental health. How if one identical twin has depression, does that mean that the other twin will have it too? Or why are there differences? Does it mean that it's completely genetic or environmental? So you guys are part of those rare statistics of people, and people really are interested in identical twins and in research on them. So, but what is it like to be constantly around another human being who's just like you for the most time, like your clone?
It's kind of just like, oh, it's my best friend who just happens to look like me.
Yeah.
And we live together. It's not really very different from having like, I mean, okay, it is a bit different from having like a normal sister, but it's just like, it's just normal. It's just, we're just like best friends. So
Yeah. And I'd
Do you
say
feel-
sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
I'd
Really?
say that, like, because we were always together, we're very accustomed. Like, when you get tired of people and you don't want to see anybody, you still feel like you can see that, like, your twin.
yeah.
You know? Like, when you just want to be alone, you don't actually want to be alone. You could just be, like, with your twin. That would be considered, like, alone time for you.
And we never run out
It's a
of
good
things to
time.
talk about. Like,
Yes.
and even if we're just like repeating stuff we said like last week,
It's fine. We love repeating.
Yeah.
Aw, that's so cute. Like, do you guys feel like have that twin telepathy? Like, do you guys feel each other's pain, or do you understand what the other person's thinking?
That's not a thing, but like you can see it. It's just like you're
Just knowing the
better at
person
reading
well.
the other person, a lot better.
It's like a mother reading her child, but this would be probably more because you go about your feelings in the same way. Like, well, you could. I don't think we do, but you kind of just know the person. You know how they act, and you're in their age group, so things that affect them might affect you and all that. So you can figure it out from there. It's just easy to figure out. It's not necessarily like It's just you have a better chance of guessing than somebody else.
Yeah, like if Lily gets like hit in the side by a field hockey stick, I'm not just gonna go, oh my god, my stomach. That's not gonna happen.
Oh, that's so cool. So you could tell if the other one just really down, doesn't want to talk, because you might react the same way too, right? Like you might have the same expressions, or you might, right? Like you can usually tell, right? Or if the other's feeling a certain way and not wanting, you can tell that they're going through something, right? So next, you guys are going to be seniors now. So that next year you guys are going to college. Do you guys have like your own plans for college? Would you want to be together or separate, or is it terrifying to be apart after, from your twin, and to be like, if essentially single, or what are your guys' plans?
I don't care either. Yeah, no, I literally don't care if we end up at the same college or different college. I think we'll stay together if we end up at the same college, but it's not like a must-have that we need to end up at the same college.
I have a feeling we'll live in the same town.
Yeah.
And like a block from each other, minimum. I like maximum, actually.
Yeah,
Really
no, I think
close.
we're gonna live near each other. Just we don't need to constantly be together to feel close, because we'll be on calls, we'll be texting each other, we'll
play games.
Yeah, we'll play games. It doesn't matter that there's space between us, because we're two people that aren't bothered by not seeing people in person.
Oh, that is awesome. That is really awesome. Yeah, I never had a twin, but I would imagine that it's just like having your best friend always there. But does that mean, do you guys have like the same friends group? Does having a twin make you less likely to meet other people and other friends as much?
I'd say no, because it's still like a family member.
But a lot of people meet us like outside of being a twin. Like they don't know that I exist, and then like, oh, they see me in school, or they maybe see her Instagram, and they're like, oh wait, you have a twin. It's not like a big deal, and it's not like we're in school, we're only talking to each other. Like we have other friends. It's just if we
share friends though.
Yeah, we share friends, but it's not a big deal because they all see us like we're very different. Well, we're not like very different, but they all like see the differences.
They'll focus on the differences because they're so much similar.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You right, Jasmine?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you guys like share the same clothes or try to dress similarly? Like right here, I see Lily's, your hair is tied and your hair is down. Do you often do things like that too to help?
No, I mean, we just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely have a more girly style than she does, and she likes to wear sweatpants and sweatshirts, and I like that too. So when I want to wear that kind of stuff, I take from her. But
we share
I
socks.
Like wearing jeans.
That's pretty much.
We share a lot of socks.
A lot of socks. We really like socks.
Oh, That's really, really nice. So you both have your own individual styles and you've always been like that. So I think that Jasmine, I'm more like you, I'm more of a comfort dresser. And I think that I would personally love working from home now because I can just wear my sweatpants below and like a nice t-shirt on top. But I'm the sweatpant person. Oh wow. So you guys would have the same tastes and as well? Like you guys like watching the same shows
A
as
lot
well?
of the time, yes, but there's also
We don't
a lot
watch together that
No, we don't
often.
watch together. We may like the same thing, but we won't do together.
Like sometimes I'll walk into Lily's room and like she's watching a YouTube video and I'm watching a YouTube video. And there's been a lot of times where it's ended up being the same YouTube video that we're watching.
We have similar interests, but there's also things that she likes that I don't necessarily like. She
Yeah.
loves something and I don't necessarily love. I may like it. Same with me. Like there are definitely differences there, but a lot of the humor we find funny is similar. So a lot of like the shows we like or like find funny, those are similar. And well, actually, there's an example of one that you don't like that I love. Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
But you know, I
love
like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but
Oh.
that's not my style of show.
Well,
Oh, wow.
not
Yours
yours either,
either,
watch it, but I don't know. So there are a lot of
Oh, and you
things
like
that-
comedy movies. I hate watching comedy
I
movies.
love comedy.
Oh, I love comedy. I love romantic comedies. You guys watch scary movies at all? Jasmine, you probably don't really, do you?
No, not really.
Me
Rarely
neither.
as well.
Oh wow. So you guys
I just
probably have differences in your dress codes. And what is a special talent that each of you guys has? Like something you guys are talented at?
I don't know. I'm just good at soccer. That's it.
Oh, what position?
Oh, I'm a goalie.
Oh man, in the Euro Cup, England versus Italy, the goalies had like in the penalty shootout right now. That was so
Yeah.
stressful. I think it's one of the most stressful positions.
Yeah, I had a penalty taken on me on Thursday.
Oh wow.
Didn't go too well.
Oh, and that was your
Guess the right
birthday.
side, but
Oh, on your birthday, you're playing soccer and you had a penalty shootout, right?
no, just a penalty. Somebody got
Oh,
fouled
wow.
in the box.
Oh wow. What about you, Lily? What's your talent, special talent or something?
I don't have any.
She's funny.
Thanks. That's funny too.
So can you guys think of something that you are especially good at that your twin isn't?
That would be soccer.
Yes. Yes. What am I good at?
Would you say one of us is naturally better at video games?
Oh.
You.
Exactly.
I'm better at organizing. I stay on top of things more than she does.
Oh yeah, no, I'm really lazy.
I'm not as lazy.
She's lazy, but I'm lazier.
Yeah. I'm just
Oh
lazy.
wow. Oh wow, that's so interesting because you guys have like that's what it's so fascinating because you guys literally have the same exact DNA and you have
Yeah,
big
and we've
differences
been
in
raised the
personality.
same way. But the thing is, I think the way we learn from our peers and the way we take things, I don't know, it's just the dynamic. Like I always do things for us, like organization wise, and getting like
The
scheduling.
bathroom.
Okay, the bathroom was like a disaster and it's all my fault. But not organizing, but like organizing events and like planning. I always do.
Well,
Also
that's-
ordering. You know what I'm good at that you're bad at? Ordering at drive-throughs. She's so bad at that.
What do you guys typically order at fast food restaurants or drive-thrus?
Well, it depends on where we're going. Like if I'm going to Wendy's, I'm getting a 4 for $4 with a junior bacon cheeseburger without tomato. If I'm going to Burger King, I'm getting a Whopper without pickles. If I'm going to McDonald's, I'm probably getting a Big Mac or a quarter pounder deluxe with cheese.
Quarter
Oh, wow.
pounder deluxe.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
I know.
What about you, Lily? What do you typically order?
Chicken sandwiches.
Depends on what I think. Okay, Burger King, they have this good chicken. It's a chicken. There's like a spicy one, spicy chicken. Or I get spicy chicken sandwich, or I get a Whopper without. I don't like cheese. Like I don't like burger cheese.
Yeah, I like
just
cheese,
don't like
and
it.
she doesn't like cheese.
So I eat that, or I get a Whopper. I really like Whoppers, and then McDonald's I get quarter pounder deluxe without cheese, or Big Mac without cheese, or
Oh
that's
wow.
like it. I don't like the chicken sandwiches there. And then Wendy's, I get either a spicy chicken sandwich or a Dave's single, or double.
Sometimes I'll
Never
get
triple
those.
though. Sometimes
Oh.
double though.
Do they even have
Exciting.
triple?
Oh wow, that's really nice. I love cheese. I'm staying in Wisconsin now, where there's a lot of cheese. I used to like the Wendy's chili as well, but if I go to like
Oh wait,
McDonald's, I like the
yes.
McChicken. Yeah,
Okay,
that's good. That's good. It's
Yeah.
really good. But I have sometimes I love the McChicken sandwich. So yeah, I had a chicken sandwich this morning that I made with some chicken nuggets, and it's great. I love that.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Wendy's yesterday was so good.
It was good.
I know. I got French fries and fresh nuggets.
Yeah, we went to get our licenses yesterday.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you. We both passed.
Oh, that's awesome. Good job, guys. And today you're picking up your sister too, right? So you're already making out that license.
Free.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
We
both
cool. Had to get to school today at like 7 a.m.
Yeah, for practice. And she had a game.
Yeah.
But
our game was an hour away.
It was
wow.
stinky.
Wow. That is incredible. Wow, it sounds very, very hectic. Wow. Speaking of next year, so like what are your guys' plans to study, or like what do you guys plan for the future? Like each of you guys.
Engineering for her and pre-med for me.
Oh wow, that's awesome. So different, right? So different. So being a pre-med student, you probably did doing a lot of shadowing or planning on that, or you have
unfortunately COVID said no to that, but I'm going to do that in the spring because I don't have time until then.
Yeah, that sounds really, really interesting. So how did you guys develop each of those interests?
We just did. I don't know.
Yeah,
I looked at engineering because we took different classes.
Yeah, she took a different science than I did. Oh, we have food. We haven't eaten today.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you guys. So you guys like having the same foods typically, right?
I need you to move my mouse pad because it's white. See, like we have food.
Leave it downstairs.
Yeah, can you? Thank you, Jason.
Oh, did you guys want to eat right now? I feel really bad.
No, we can't.
Why don't we finish? Let's go till 2 and then we'll eat.
Okay, that sounds good. So you guys feel the same way about certain things, certain causes around the world? You guys have similar reactions if one is really
basically exactly the same politically. And same with our mom. So like I think that's a nurture thing. Yeah. Just where we grew up. Like if we grew up in 2 different households and they like split us up, we definitely wouldn't think the same.
Oh wow. So you guys are equally sensitive, right? And how would you describe your personality, Lily? And how would you?
She's so much more sensitive than I am.
I'm a lot more sensitive.
Yeah, she cries about dumb things. Well, things that are dumb in my opinion, but not dumb in her opinion.
I mean, they are pretty dumb.
Yeah,
just in the moment they're not dumb. Okay, so
I know I feel like that too. I'll be crying and it's like something really, really small and in the scheme of things, but I'll feel it strongly in that moment. Yeah. So you guys have different reactions. So your personality, Lily, might be more emotional, more sensitive. And what are some other ways you describe yourself?
Oh, funny.
Funny.
Not actually funny. Anyway, she's very caring. She feels a lot of empathy for people.
I know, but the empath test said I did it.
No, because you don't like to tolerate like
stupid people.
Like stupidity. Not stupidity, but like are you allowed to blur out words?
Yeah. I can just cut it out.
Yeah, well, she doesn't tolerate bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people.
Oh, that's really good.
BS, Lily.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Yes, for people.
Okay. No, that's really good. I think as a doctor as well, you're gonna need to keep that sense of like empathy up because there's a huge empathy burnout usually, unfortunately, with doctors. But those are really good skills that both of you guys have. For me, I'm actually a kind of like a blend between the two of you. I'm in a somewhat STEM field, like not engineering per se, but a computer science and then healthcare combined in some way. So it's almost like a semi-blend between the two fields, like a mathematical field and a healthcare field in one. So I'm doing biomedical data science. So that's really, really awesome.
It's really
so you guys probably have a lot of the similar interests, and growing up, you guys felt like pretty different from each other, right? And your mom cultivated those differences.
Yeah.
When how would you describe your relationship with your twins? So Lily, you said that Jasmine's more like a caretaker, more of a nurturer kind of a person, right? But you also are the more
No, I'm
organized one.
caring. I am not a caretaker.
I'm the caretaker.
She's the caretaker. I just care.
Like with other people, sometimes I'll get annoyed at somebody and she'll be like, oh, but like they're going through something, like cut them some slack. I'm like, no,
She's
garbage.
She gets like, she just doesn't realize I'm very close-minded, but when in those situations, I open my mind, I look at both sides, and then I try to explain. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
You're more stubborn than I am.
I have to give it a specific example, but I don't want to do that.
I forgot the question, but she's more stubborn than I am.
Aww. That's so cute. So you guys probably watch a lot of the show.
What's our relationship to each other?
Oh,
just like best friend for life, but more than that.
Yeah. Like we'll always be in each other's corners. We'll always be talking. We'll always, like, everything will always be good.
It'll always be easy. And I don't think political opinions are gonna change. I don't think there's anything that could like. We don't fight. Like we don't fight at all.
Or we fight for like 2 minutes, and then like 2 minutes later, we're like, "Oh, sorry."
Hugging it out.
When we did fight when we were young, it was over like a pillow.
Yeah.
It was stupid. There was never any true meaning to the fight. It's never like we had a falling out, and there's nothing to fall out over.
Oh, so you guys don't really get annoyed with each other that much, right?
No, I get annoyed. It's just,
oh yeah,
it's never a big deal. It's just like moment, 30 seconds, then done. It's like if your cat scratches you and then he looks at you all cute and you're like, oh, you're cute.
I can't be mad at you. Yeah. No, my roommate just got a cat yesterday. So her 2 cats, they're coming. The other one's coming. So she was bringing them back. And it's the first time I'm living with pets. So I'm so excited about having the cat, the 2 cats.
Shall I go get him?
Yeah. So you both are cat people, right?
A lot. We love our cat. He's coming.
Oh, what's his name?
His name is Tommy.
Oh, that's so cute. So how old is he?
He is 8.
Oh wow.
Old boy.
Aw, he looks cute. Aw, he's a little black spotted cat. It's so adorable. It's so cute.
You know what I like to do? I like to make him sit in a certain way. He kind of looks, yeah.
Like, tilt it so you can see him.
Aw, he's so cute. How adorable. Oh my gosh.
He has a bald spot. I was like, how did you do that?
Wow.
He's enjoying himself here. Okay.
Oh, that's so cute. So my roommate has these 2 cats. I'll be seeing the second one, but like the other one is a slightly bigger one, and this other one, she's a tabby cat, May. So she's a little bit frightened right now, but I think she's gonna be breaking into everything soon. So that's so cute. So when I saw you guys, I saw you both at the gym. So when you both do exercise workouts, do you tend to do the same, or do you do different routines?
We do the same because we don't know what to do.
Yeah, we don't know what to do. We're not gym pros.
Oh yeah, but you guys are in pretty good shape though. Do you guys have any of the same classes in common the senior year?
We have so many. We're sitting next to each other in AP Lit. Not
he
by
literally looked at me like he wants to kill me, and I think it's time for Bubby to go.
Bye, Bubby.
Aw, bye, Tommy.
Bye, Bubby. We call him Bubby.
Oh, bye, Bubby.
Yeah, but Tommy's a cute name.
Tommy is cute. Tommy.
Yeah, no, our teacher decided that she wanted to go alphabetical for our AP Lit seating, and Lily and I sit right next to the teacher in the front of the class.
Together. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Have you guys ever like gone to the other person's class or like pranked
in 5th grade?
Yeah, it wasn't that exciting.
Yeah, no, it's not as exciting.
It's not
movies make it out to be. We can't do the parents. We can't do that. Parent trap. Parents or swap. Yeah, no, we wouldn't be able to get away with it. Like,
because people could tell you apart on your face shapes.
I have a mole here,
and I have one here.
Oh,
here. And
that's a pimple.
Well, that's
so
Oh wow. Have you guys seen? I was watching on Netflix the show Sister Sister. It's a Tia Mowry and Tamara Mowry. It's
We don't
so
watch a
cute.
lot of TV. If we do watch TV nowadays, it's anime.
Oh, I would recommend watching it if you have a chance. It's so cute. It's about these two identical twins and they don't realize, I mean, but identical twins, they don't even realize that they're like twins, but they were separated from birth because they were adopted by two different families who didn't know that they were together. They discover each other in the mall, and then it's all about like how they've been different and they kind of move in. It's like it's a fun comedy that's in the 90s. So I'm a 90s person. So it's from that time. So it's kind of cool. So you guys, since fifth grade, you guys don't switch places for anything, not school, not clubs, nothing. You
Yeah,
know,
we might maybe pull something. I don't know. Probably not.
wow. So you don't have any twins in your family that you know of, right? Like on your
No, we
on your
do.
parents.
I think we do, and our great great grandparents might have been a twin. But
Oh
yeah,
wow.
there's a few twins in the family lineage, right?
Yeah, we don't have a lot of family members though.
Oh wow. But do other people confuse you guys a lot? Like people who don't know you, do they say, oh, they, you know,
The
you guys?
math people have been messing up a lot more.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like before the, pandemic dies, you guys should definitely take advantage of that senior prank day, maybe get the other,
Mm.
doing in trouble or something. So, so what is the most embarrassing situation you found yourself in because you are twins?
Just like teachers walking by and waving at you and
That's
saying hi
embarrassing
to
for
you.
them.
It's yeah, but I
don't
feel the
know.
secondhand embarrassment.
There's nothing really embarrassing about being.
It's embarrassing for other people, not us.
Yeah.
And we just like have to correct them. We're just like like one of her friends just came up to me and had this whole conversation with me, and I was like, I don't know who you are. It was Grace. I was like, I don't know who you are.
Oh, pouring your heart.
Like, oh, I was like, oh, I'm Jasmine. She's like, that's really embarrassing for them, not as much for me, but it's really embarrassing for them.
Oh, that's so, if you guys go to different colleges, because you guys are doing different fields, it would be kind of cool to like just experience the other person's college for a week and just switch roommates, for a weekend, like a Freaky Friday.
Failed. Yeah.
Oh, but that's what would each of you guys feel about having identical twins? Like if you guys want kids, if you had identical.
Fraternal. I don't care. I don't have an opinion. I don't want more than 2 kids, so
I prefer fraternal. That would be too many identical twins. It doesn't matter. I'd want like a boy and a girl though. They have to be fraternal.
Well, I think that the bond between two sisters is especially the cutest. You have like the ride or die best friend.
Talk about feelings. We only talk about feelings.
No, we don't talk about a lot of feelings.
We talk about a lot though.
We talk about all these stupid things. Like she could just like walk down while I'm like eating chips at like midnight, and then we just have we'll stay up really late, just talking or just doing the same thing we've already done, like watching videos or dance. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. So growing up, you guys so one of you, I remember when I was speaking with you guys before, one of you is into like more of like earth climate or science, like geo. Oh wow, and the others interested, of course, Jasmine, you more into the hardcore biology. So was it always like that for you two? Like, were you guys always very different?
Just happened last in high school.
So for STEM, was one of you more talented in mathematics than the other, like from an early age?
We're like even on everything.
Well, we're kind of opposites with algebra and geometry. I love geometry.
Yeah, our only difference is she loves geometry, I hate geometry, and I love algebra, and she hates algebra. That's really our only difference academically.
We're indifferent.
But we still sucked. We still both failed.
Algebra too?
No. Well, when I say fail, I mean we didn't get an A.
Yeah. I got an A in geo.
Oh wow. No, I love like for me, I think math does kind of betrays you a bit. I was majored in math in college as well, and I love that you could just solve like 20 problems in math in like 2 or 3 hours, and you just know if you're right or wrong. But then when you major in it, you have to do all these proofs, and it gets super super annoying as well. So what
not being a math major, I like math, but I don't like math that much.
Yeah. I think that both of these fields you guys are doing a really high impact. Were they inspired by your parents or people that you know in any way? Like are they
Probably. Well, I didn't even know it was a thing, but urban planning. I think I want to go into urban planning after, but I want to get a degree that's um more
practical?
more broad, I guess. Not necessarily broad like civil engineering. That's what I want to do. I want to get a degree that's more versatile, so I can so I have more opportunities and can go into different things if I don't actually end up wanting to do that.
Yeah, urban plan is interesting.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Sorry, Jasmine.
What is fun and exciting, and what will make me feel satisfied with my life? Like, will I feel content with what I've done and where I've been? Well, not where I've been, but what I've done, basically, and the people that I've helped. And the only thing fulfilling in my mind is being a doctor.
And do you know, that's awesome. And do you know what type of doctor? Because even within that, there's a gamut. I've looked at some female
something in the emergency department.
Oh yeah, one of my very good friends, she used to be a volunteer EMT, and it's very, very stimulating, very, very exciting. One of my older sister's friends also is an EMT, not EMT, emergency room doctor. So that's a really, really high paced job. So you both feel the same about the adrenaline rush, right? You guys feel it together.
I think I live off of it and she doesn't.
Oh, so you're probably cutting it close for deadlines, Jasmine, or that adrenaline rush. Oh
no, we both do that, but like adrenaline, like
me less so.
We're talking about. Still, yeah. I think when I think about adrenaline, I only think about it in regards to sports.
Oh yeah, I don't feel that
because I play so much better in game than I ever do in practice. Like I am literally so bad at practice. Even if I try really hard at practice, I'll still be really bad. But like being in a game, and having the adrenaline, it just feels different, and I do things that I didn't even think I could do.
Oh wow. So would you guys say that you have pretty much the, similar personality, overall same reaction to things in certain ways?
Yeah, I think there's only a handful, maybe like 20 things that maybe we might disagree on.
Yeah, our reactions are actually very different sometimes.
Oh, like things that surprise you with the others.
It's all about like her being more emotional. That's where the differences come in.
Wow. And it's always been like that since birth, right? You guys are, from the young age. So do you think that being a twin has made you guys even more reflective in a way, like trying to figure out your identity?
No.
Like cultivated, or has it been ever a sense of frustration in other ways sometimes? Do you ever, is there anything that you disliked about having an identical twin?
No.
When we had the same haircut.
Yeah,
that was awful.
And then getting the same exact
identity. Would be like, oh my god, is that Lily? Is that Jasmine? Because I've always had long hair.
I'm sorry, I'm so tired. We literally woke up at 7 o'clock to go to a game, and I did not go to sleep at an appropriate time to wake up at that time.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. Are you an early morning person, Lily?
No,
both of you.
Our sleep schedules are identical. Bad.
Tragically identical.
Oh wow. Wow, yeah, I'm trying to change mine to be healthier nowadays. So so I mean,
healthy.
Is there anything at all that you dislike about having a twin?
Actually, no. I don't know. I
don't think so.
I would take a twin any day over
a regular sibling.
Yeah.
I'd want like a regular sibling up on top of a twin though.
Yeah, Lily wants an
older brother. That would be so much fun.
Oh, an older brother. No, that's gonna be pretty awesome. So I can cut this part out, but do you guys want me to ask about like relationships, or if not, they can cut this part out?
Relationships, like what?
Oh well, I'm very single, and I've always been single.
And what about you, Lily?
Oh, Lily's had 2 boyfriends.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
We've never liked.
He's here. He's the one who brought us the.
Yeah, we've never liked the same person. Yeah. It's not even come to it disgusts me to think about like the people that she likes like that.
Oh, did you want me to include this or go cut this out of the video?
I don't care.
Oh, okay. So so what are each of your guys' 3 biggest weaknesses if you had to describe it?
Oh, my stubbornness, my laziness.
I was gonna say lazy.
I know your lazy is good for you as well. You're lazy as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god, what else?
For me, I take things too seriously, and I just
No, but
I
do
let
too.
little things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I let little things. No, a lot of the things that you get upset about are very justified. I feel like for me, sometimes they're not.
Wow.
I'm unreasonable sometimes.
I'm sometimes
You're
really.
also
I'm sometimes really
unreasonable.
cruel.
Oh. No, that's, I think we all, I think it's really good to have those
Like
traits to be strong.
throw a chair at somebody.
I never want to hit anything. Like people
I
like punch
do.
walls and stuff, and I just don't want to do
I
it.
punched a wall yesterday.
Oh, wow.
I say
That's
just came out.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys feel like overall you have similar IQ though for a lot of things, right? Just different interests as
I
well.
think our IQ is probably the same.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Our
No, one of you,
Put my leg up. Okay.
oh, one of you likes reading, the other one doesn't, or is it similar?
No, neither of us like reading.
Neither of us.
Oh, that's
like
why
the
I
same
also
thing.
majored in this in the math
Like,
field.
yeah, we do like the same things. We like the
their
same video games.
Mario
like
Kart.
hobbies. Well, she
Yeah.
plays an instrument. I mean, I do too, but I just don't play. Like she plays double bass guitar, electric bass,
Oh,
and acoustic
wow.
guitar. So electric.
Which video games do you play? I love.
And
Sorry.
Valorant and Minecraft the most, and I play some games on the Switch.
A lot of Mario Kart too.
Oh, and Melee Super Smash. My brother loves
Yeah.
Kirby. I love.
I'm really bad at Smash, though, but she's worse. She's a lot worse.
Oh, play as Kirby, swallow them, and then you could fall down with them, and then if you have two and they have one life, just swallow them and do the suicide jump with the character. As Kirby, you can swallow people and then just jump down with them, and they're doomed.
You do that? Yeah.
Oh yes, Kirby. My bro plays as Kirby all the time.
Or you literally let them go down there and then you just fly back up.
Yeah, I think it's a cheating character as well.
No, because I remember my cousin, he's way better at Smash than Lily and I are, and he would just use Yoshi and he'd put me in that little egg thing and then I'd fall off the map.
Oh,
and there's nothing I could do about it. Because all the characters I play have really bad recoveries.
Wow. And maybe just the last thing and I know you guys have to go now, so maybe like what are some of the questions you guys have for like this type of studies? Like what would you want to know about like being a twin? Have there been other things you've wondered about, like because you read so much in the pandemic about mental health or disease or other outcomes? Like, is there anything that you wonder about, like having an identical twin, when you notice differences between your twin and you? Is there anything that you're curious or you wish research would look into in this field?
I haven't even okay, actually, I think like a lot of sexuality stuff, like sexuality and gender identity. Let's say a twin, let's say one of us was like, oh, I want to be a man now. Would the other person also do those kind of you wonder? Because that's not something you can control, right? And same with sexuality. Yeah. Oh, I think I am homosexual. Let's say okay. I don't know. It's scientific, Jasmine.
Yeah, no, I think that's actually like one of the really so what we look at is we do like genome-wide association studies, where basically like if you guys know about the DNA, right? Like AGCT. Yeah. And we look at like people, or not me in particular, but like some of my research includes that. So the idea is that people, if you have depression or you don't have it, or even people have done this on if you're LGBTQ or not, or if you have Alzheimer's or not, like where are regions in the DNA that are like really different between you and the next person? And then mathematically, between people in one group and people in another group, and are there any particular genes or regions that could help explain all of that? And people have wondered, like, if we could tell them apart, if we can tell specific genes for mental health or orientation or disease, especially in those things, like would that be used for harm potentially if people can screen out kids before being born, or people when they're alive for having certain orientations? I know that people came up with an AI that I think if maybe Stanford a few years ago could predict someone's orientation with 70% accuracy. So there are a lot of ethics about like, if you know it for mental health and orientation, it can give you people more sense of empathy that the things that they can control. But then it could also be abused because if you can screen other people for it. So I know that people find that one twin having depression increases the chances of others, but it doesn't often explain it.
I agree with that.
Orientation too, I think that they are finding that they're not exactly key genes. Like they find genes that can explain things, but also it could be environment. It can also be things, people are looking up even non-identical twins in the placenta, like what are maybe sharing the same placenta with your other twin, identical or not, can also lead to other effects in utero. So I think those are really interesting questions though, and people are trying to look into them, but there are a lot of ethical concerns. I think that,
The twins must be really valuable to like the study to see if like.
Yes. Because what happens, and I guess I can show you guys like on a genetic level that this is something that's called epigenetics.
Oh, I know what that is.
You know about chromatin, right?
Yeah.
And how you basically you can tag certain regions of the genome here. You can like on the DNA is wrapped around these proteins and how they are tagged, and that is really fascinating because these are epigenetic factors, like if you're smoking, if you have certain chemicals, basically how your environment can shape your personality. So what epigenetics is in short, just to explain to you guys again, I know like you might have heard of it in school, but it's like how you have the same exact DNA sequence, but your environmental influences can lead to certain genes being expressed in your body and certain ones not being. Like we talked here about attraction as well.
I learned about that.
So you guys, and I want you guys to go ahead and think throughout your lives because it's just so fascinating, especially you guys are really brilliant, very smart, touch wood. And I like wish you both all the best, and please keep in touch. But just always think you guys are so valuable because these are like fundamental things, like what drives gene regulation, like the regulation of genes and proteins in our body. And you guys have the same DNA and your personalities, the way you see your world. I, for one, am a very, very strong LGBTQ ally as well. I think it's a mixture of, and even personality traits, personality disorders, mental health. I'm a huge proponent of all of that because I know there are things that are genetic, but also environmental. And these are things that even for certain cancers, like we have these genes that protect us, and then we have like tumor suppressor genes, and we have these proto-oncogenes. We have different genes. And sometimes it's the expression, like if you have 2 or 3 major episodes of depression, it increases your odds of depression even more because there are all these signals that get activated inside you guys. So you guys are extremely lucky to have each other. And I encourage you guys, wherever you go, participate in twin research studies. Come give the fist pump. But that's a very, very good question, Lily, to ask. And Jasmine, do you have other questions too that you're interested in?
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. But I think I'll participate. Like, if there's a twin study and people are just saying, like, I see there's no harm in, like, having an interview like this. That's, like, so. Because it's kind of just me answering questions. It's not like I gotta, like, prepare for anything. And
no, you guys are, it's so good. And as you guys watch, if you guys have time to watch those twin shows, I recommend it. But this is really refreshing to hear 2 twins as close as you guys who get along. And I just pray that everything works out for you both. And you both are going to be doing some amazing, impactful work as a future doctor and as a future engineer and urban engineer planning person. And even if things change along the way, they do, because believe me, I wasn't even sure what I wanted to do when I was your guys' age. I went from being potentially pre-med to being potentially hardcore math to being somewhere in between right now. And I've been all over the place. So I think that life is beautiful, and you guys just stay tight for any advances in science. So thank you both so much.
No, we won't be going to the English side.
Yes.
Because we are not good at that.
I'm writing.
Oh, maybe, yeah, it's something I actually have to work on as well. As a grad student, I should be much better at writing than I am. But you both should keep in touch though. If you ever come out, are you guys looking at schools in the Midwest too?
No, only in the Northeast.
Yeah, I didn't till grad school. It was a huge move for me, but I came because of the strengths of my program. So I know you both are really, really hungry. So I just want to thank you both so much for coming and helping.
Thanks for having us. It's really
great experience.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the studies.
And we're glad to help. Always.
Yeah, it would be great to see you guys again in person. You know, if I'm back when I'm back in New Jersey, you know, if you guys have time, and let me know anything I can do to help. But have a really great rest of your day, and thank you both. You guys are amazing.
You too.
And I really appreciate you guys opening up and sharing. Bye.